just going to talk through this radiation question, that kind of 6-mark question that some students found difficult to answer. And the key with it is to double check the question, read it twice, and make sure we really understand what the question's asking us. So it's quite a short one to get all 6 marks, but this is basically what it says. It says radio waves and gamma radiation are at opposite ends of the electromagnetic spectrum. Compare how these two electromagnetic radiations are produced. And this is the really important word. How do we make radio waves and how do we make gamma radiation? And we also need to compare them, say something about one and something about the other, and say why they're the same and why they're different. So for me, setting out this question, I'd start to talk about radio waves. Maybe make that a little subheading here at the top, and I need to say how they are produced. And I also need to say something about gamma rays, and then talk about how they are produced. So already I know these are my 2 key headings, and I need to talk how they are produced. Now I know that radio waves are produced in electrical circuits when electrons vibrate. So that's how I know radio waves are produced. They're produced when electrons in circuits vibrate. That's basically how a radio wave is made. And I know gamma rays, they are produced during nuclear decay. So we have alpha, beta and gamma radiation during nuclear decay. So gamma rays are produced by nuclear decay. So that kind of answers the first part of the question, how they produce. And now I need to compare them. So I've got to think now about, well, how are radio waves produced and how are they maybe the same as gamma rays, and how are gamma rays produced and how maybe are they different? Well, I know that nuclear decay is a random natural process. And I know making an electrical circuit is if you like, a deliberate man-made process. And there's 2 clear comparisons between radio waves, man-made, and gamma rays made by a random process. Nuclear decay is a random process. And that is it. That's fundamentally the answer. I can get 6 marks for that very brief, nearly bullet pointed answer. And you'll notice how I haven't talked about any uses for radio waves. I haven't talked about any uses for gamma radiation in medical applications, because the question doesn't answer that. It's just asking about how they are produced. And the compare bit is how are they same and how are they kind of slightly different. They are all parts of the electromagnetic spectrum, but I don't need to say that these are high frequency and high energy, or these are low frequency and low energy, because the question's really not asking that. So the key is to read the question and double check what it's really asking you to answer. And in this case, it was just these 2 electromagnetic radiation types and how they are produced. I hope you found that useful.